So let us start with a new topic that is EFS in AWS. So basically EFS is a file storage service in AWS that automatically grows and shrinks as you add or remove files. So you don't need to actually worry about managing the storage space. Okay, it's like having a big flexible hard drive in the cloud with multiple instances which can access the data at the same time, right? So if you want to generalize it in a simpler term. So basically, imagine multiple instances accessing the same folder where the data created by instance A can be accessed by instance B at the same time. Meaning, the end user at instance B will just feel like he is using a single system, right? So basically, it's a file system that will be attached to both the instances. The demonstration we'll be doing in the coming video, but this is the theory where we actually need to understand what actually EFS is, right? Let us see the key features of EFS. The first is scalable. EFS automatically adjusts its size based on how much data you store. So you don't need to actually worry about storage space. You just have to pay what you use. Next is shared access. So multiple EC2 instances can access the same EFS file system simultaneously, and it is actually very great for the situation where you need shared storage. Okay, that is fully managed. AWS handles all the maintenance such as hardware and backup, so you don't need to actually worry about the infrastructure. You can actually focus on your work. Okay, fourth is high availability. So EFS is designed to be reliable for storing the data across multiple locations in AWS region, which actually helps you for in terms of disaster recovery and actually helps you for the failure reasons, right? And the last one is secure. EFS, since you can encrypt it, it actually keeps your data safe during the transfer of data from EC2 instance to any storage. Now, what are the common use case and where actually we can use EFS? Basically, it can be used for web hosting. You can actually store the website files that need to be accessed by multiple servers. Second, can be used for big data analysis for storing and processing large data sets. Right now, let us understand the performance and storage classes in EFS. Okay, first we'll cover the performance section, followed by the storage classes. So in performance, we have two sort of performance, that is performance mode, and second is throughput mode. Okay, performance mode is set during the EFS creation, which under falls two categorization: general purpose, which is set by default, and secondly is max input output. General purpose latency use it is latency and sensitive use cases. However, maximum input output is for a higher latency, throughput, and parallel data processing. Okay, it can be used for big data and media processing. Now let's start with throughput mode. So basically, what actually we have here, we have actually three categorization, that is bursting, provisioned, and elastic. When I say bursting, we have a data transfer speed of 1 terabyte, 50 maybe beats per second, plus with the burst up amount of 100 Mbps. Second is provision. It sets your throughput regardless of your storage size, where you need to upfront pay the amount. It will just show you how much amount you need to pay against how much provision speed you need. Third is elastic, so automatically scales your throughput, and based on the volume, it just actually adjusts its size. Let's cover the storage classes. So we have three types of storage classes: standard access, infrequent access, and archive access. Standard is for frequently access, and when we say infrequently access, that is EFSIA. So basically, when you are accessing the data very less, so cost to retrieve here is lower as compared to standard. And archive, so like whenever the data is rarely accessed, okay, at that time we choose archive, and here in terms of cost, it is 50% cheaper as compared to standard and infrequent access. All right, that was all about EFS in AWS. In the following video, we are going to see how we can create EFS in AWS. We are going to create two instances, instance A and B. We are going to create an EFS. We will be connecting both the instances with that EFS, and then we are going to mount it on the AWS instance, and then we are going to see how actually we can see the data present on instance A, okay, can be accessed in instance B. It's just like having two instances working at the same place. Okay, all right, so see you in the next one.